to a frozen and mysterious land. The movie is called Arctic Tale.
We were looking for something and a place that really people didn't know very much about.
We live in a fascinating time to be able to see animals change and adapt within a short period of time.
We had 800 hours of footage that we collected over 10 years. That's 1,700,000 feet of film that we had to pick through. What we tried to do is really go to the milestones, benchmarks of these animals' life in their 8 years that we cover.
And we realized that we have this incredible, wonderful parallel story of two species who bring up their babies over 3 years. One a solitary creature, the other a communal creature.
And so they begin the wandering life of polar bears, leaving behind their birthplace for unknown adventures ahead.
The Arctic has a quality to it. It's always attracted people through history, and I think it'll always continue to attract people. It's a wonderful place.
From Snow Mountain, the ocean's surface for 30 miles out is frozen into a hard sheet of ice. Just beyond lies the world of Sela's birth, a maze of ice floes that serves as a protected nursery.
Just seeing the Arctic in its rawest forms and seeing these animals and just the photography of it all was pretty amazing.
When we got the footage up on the big screen in the beginning of post-production, we realized how close we always were. And our shooting style anyway sort of contributed to the whole idea of creating up-close, narrative-driven storytelling.
Using their sensitive whiskers, they memorize each other's face for life. That's right, those sweet stashes aren't just for style.
We thought it was very important to name them so people could really identify with these individuals, almost like they were people. And so we took Nanu, polar bear cub, which is the diminutive of Nanook, which in Inuktitut means polar bear, and Sela, a walrus calf, which is short for bright one or intelligent one.
A female walrus doesn't give birth very often, so Sela is treasured, not only by her mother and aunt, but by the whole herd.
We wanted to pick the things that were deeply resonated with the human experience. It's undeniably human-like to see a mother walrus hug her baby.
Happy ever after in your eyes. Happy ever after is in your eyes.
These images are surprising us, saying the walrus has a family and an aunt and the level of devotion. And the bear has the resourcefulness and the courage and boldness, all qualities and attributes that we love to see because they remind us of us.
Their mother coaches them on technique. And something else as well. Pressing Nanu, she tries to instill a kind of toughness.
The whole story is a climate change story, and climate change really to a lot of people is a bunch of statistics. We wanted to put a face to climate change. We wanted to build strong characters that we could show reacting and making decisions here and now.
The ice isn't hard at all. This is not like any winter mother bear has seen before.
We actually never use the words global warming in the movie, and animals don't read headlines. They don't know that this is happening. They have to sort of discover it and react to it in the here and now.
It's telling the story of these two animals and their journey through life, and it's also talking about how the climate change is affecting that life.
What the animals of the Ice Kingdom can't know is that their ancient ways of surviving are about to be tested. The sea and the air above it are warmer than in the past.
I'm someone who has been educated through this film and through other films and, information that I've gotten along the way. But I think it's important to get the information, sort of re-educate.
Nanu's never been stranded on shattered ice, never been so hungry.
We really think we make you feel and move you in this movie. And that was the whole thing, is to stir the emotions.
To us, it's a real reminder that we're so disconnected from the natural world that we forget that we're very much like bears and walrus. We're so much like the animal world.
We are at a crucial moment right now, and the decisions we make in the next decade will really point to the future, how we're going to live. We're showing you what's occurring in real time, and that we have an opportunity here to make bold decisions to make a big difference in the way we live in the future.